Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about if-else condition in Python. So, welcome viewers. You're watching Coding with Kant and here we learn about Python. Before this, I just want to have a quick recap of what we covered in our previous lecture. So, in our previous video, we have learned about Python input-output operation and was liked by most of the viewers. Now, I will provide the link in the description section below so that you can visit over there if you haven't visited yet. So let's begin with our today's topic. Let's suppose you are going to a supermarket to buy some apple. Unfortunately, the apple was not available over there. Then you thought you should go for orange since apple is not present. Now, you made a decision over here. As apple is not available in the market, you bought oranges. And if the apple were present in the market, you will definitely go for apple. This is how you used to make a decision. Now let's see how computer will make a decision. So for that, we'll open a file and we'll write a simple code in that. Now, in the supermarket, the apple were not present. So the value of apple is false. Now, if apple, as we don't know the apple is present in the supermarket or not, if you got apple, then we'll print we got apple. That's it. Now we'll just save this program with Ctrl S. Let's suppose as example. And we'll run it with a shortcut key F5. We can see nothing has been executed. So why this happened? This happened because the value of apple was false, and whenever the value is false, we cannot go inside this if block. We cannot go inside this if block. Now what if we change the value of apple from false to true? Now the value of apple has been changed from false to true. That means we will get apple when we go for supermarket. So we'll just save it and we'll run that. Now we can see we got apple has been printed successfully on the screen. That means now we can go inside this if block because the value of apple is true. The value of apple is true. That's why we are going inside this particular block, if block. Now, we have to use this colon at the end of this statement, if statement, because if we will not use this particular statement and we'll try to run this, the interpreter will throw an error as syntax error. So, that's why we have to use colon over here. So the program can run freely. Now we can see program is running. Now, what if the apple is not present and we want orange rather than apple? So let's see. If the apple is not present, the value of apple will be false. Now, what if we print we got orange over here? This particular code, this particular line of code will be inside this if block. Now, why this code will be inside this if block? If block follows certain indentation. I have used a tab over here to indent this particular if block. If we will unindent this particular code, line of code, like this particular code will be outside this if block. We can use certain number of tabs or else certain number of spacebar to indent our block. Now let's run this. So we'll press F5. So here we got our result, which is we got orange. Now we will do one more program to check a number is even or odd. For that, we'll take a variable name number we will initialize it with 8. Now we'll take another variable r, and here we will store the remainder. So number, we'll use mod operator over here to find the remainder. Now r can only have two values, either 0 or 1. 0 when the number is even and 1 when the number is odd. So we'll check if r equal to equality, r equal to 0. If the value of r is equal to 0, that means the number is even. So we'll just print even over here. Now we'll just save this. We'll just save this. We'll run this. You can see the even, that 8 is even, has been displayed over here in the screen. Now, what if we change the value of number from 8 to 9, some odd variable? Now, if we'll save this program and we'll run this, nothing happened. And why this happened? This is because the number is odd and we checked for even number, which is false. So that's why this particular if block haven't executed. Now we can just print odd outside this if block. So whenever the particular number is odd, that particular if block will never be executed, and outside this if block we are printing odd, so that now we can see 9 is odd number. Now what if we change the variable value, the number's value again from odd number to the even number? Now what if we save it and run it? This will show both values, even as well as odd. Now why this happened? This happened because the number having the number has value 10. Now if r equal to 0, that means the condition has been satisfied. That's why it printed even, which is true. Now it also printed odd number. This is because this particular line of code is outside this if block, and it will be executed whenever the program will be run. So in this particular place, else condition comes in action. So we just have to write else over here with a colon, and we have to indent this code. That's it. Now we can see the number is equals to 10. If r equal to 0, then even, else odd. Now we just save this program and we'll run this. Now it's showing even. And what if we change the value of number from 10 to some odd value like 19? Just save this and run this. Now it's saying odd. That means our program is running, and we can see if the number is even, it's showing even, and when the number is odd, it's showing odd. Till now we are only using one condition. Now what if we have to use more than one condition? For example, we'll do one more program. Here we will have to find the student score. The student has scored first division, else second division, third division, or else he's failed. Now for that, we'll just take the marks, the 3 marks of the subject. We'll first go for maths. The student scored 80 in maths and scored 60 in science, as well as 15 English. Now first we have to find the average. So for average, we just have to add all these 3 numbers. So maths plus science plus English divide by 3. We got the average. Now, if average A is greater than 75, sorry, 60, let's suppose 60, then we will print the student has got first division. Now, here we have to write the second condition, that is second division. Now, here one more block came, that is Elif. If A is greater than 45, we will print second division. Again we will use Elif, and if A is greater than 33, print third division. And at last we will use else, print false. Save it and run it. First division. This particular student got first division. Now just change the marks. So we'll change the marks of science from 60 to 20, and of English from 50 to 40, and of maths will change from 80 to 50. Now we'll save this and run this. Now the student got third division. So our program is running smoothly. Now you cannot use Elif as well as this else without this if statement. So we cannot use Elif as well as else without this if. So thank you all. Thank you for watching this particular video. Like, share and subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thank you.